Carol Burnett is one of America's most beloved entertainers, but behind the laughter was a childhood filled with poverty, loneliness, and heartbreak. Born on April 26, 1933, in San Antonio, Texas, Carol grew up with parents who struggled with alcoholism and were unable to provide the stable childhood she needed. Eventually, she was raised by her grandmother, Mabel White, and in 1940 they moved to Hollywood, where they lived in a cramped boarding house and survived on very little money. Despite the hardships, her grandmother gave Carol something priceless: unconditional love. As a child, Carol discovered that laughter could become her escape. She even invented a pretend twin sister named Karen, changing her clothes and appearance to become this confident, imaginary version of herself. Movies also became an escape for Carol and her grandmother, even though they sometimes struggled to afford basic necessities. While watching Tarzan, Carol became fascinated by Johnny Weissmuller's famous yell and began imitating it at home, unknowingly developing the vocal control that would later become part of her comedy. After high school, Carol dreamed of becoming a journalist and hoped to attend UCLA, but she struggled to afford tuition. A mysterious stranger eventually helped her financially, giving her the opportunity to continue her education. At UCLA, however, a theater class changed everything. Carol discovered that she could sing, act, and make people laugh, and she switched her focus toward theater. Her talent quickly attracted attention, and soon she headed to New York with dreams of making it on Broadway. Life in New York was far from glamorous, but Carol kept auditioning and working whatever job she could find. Her breakthrough came with comedic performances that led to appearances on major television programs, including The Ed Sullivan Show. In 1959, she landed the starring role in Once Upon a Mattress, earning a Tony nomination and establishing herself as a major theatrical talent. Television soon made her a household name, and in 1967, The Carol Burnett Show premiered. For 11 seasons, the program became one of television's most celebrated variety shows, earning numerous awards and inspiring generations of comedians. Yet behind the comedy were difficult personal struggles, including 2 marriages, family challenges, and the heartbreaking loss of her daughter Carrie at just 38. Even through unimaginable grief, Carol continued working and inspiring audiences. Decades later, she proved her incredible range with appearances in shows such as Mad About You, Better Call Saul, and Palm Royal. Her career has spanned generations, but perhaps her greatest achievement is the way she turned hardship into humor and pain into something that brought joy to millions. Carol Burnett's story is more than a Hollywood success story. It is a story of resilience, determination, love, and the extraordinary power of laughter.